And in meeting in that whole sequence, they took me on tour. They showed me where the Japanese foreign minister would come in, the protocol, all this stuff being whispered to me. And I thought, I am in the citadel. I'm right in the middle, smack in the middle of a lot of Asian power. Here it is, right here. Do you realize, folks, they put a lot into something like that, because hosting the Emperor of Japan, everything has to be like perfect. I mean, down to the emblem of Korea's chrysanthemum. And you'd see the chrysanthemums, everything had to be straight, dinnerware straight, everything right. When she and I met and talked, she speaks perfect English, but she spoke in Korean through an interpreter because that's protocol. And I remember I sat down in a seat assigned to me on her right. And this gentleman, the bodyguard, his name is Master Chung, he said, Jeff, you will sit right here. You sit right here. And he said, you have to give her a present. And I thought, that's great, because I didn't go shopping. But he said, don't worry, I took care of it for you. And he said, I have fish oil. Very good. Very expensive. You give that to her. It's good for your face. I said, okay, man. And I sat there, and I was like a little kid. I had to learn. At no time, I know what I'm doing. I know all this. Oh, I know. No, I didn't know. There's a way to do things. In every culture, there's a way, a right, and a wrong way. There's a right, catch this, and a wrong way. Because I meet people in churches, particularly men. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know all that. No, you don't. If you're so smart, you'd probably be in heaven. You're not so smart, nor am I. So we have to learn. You and I, catch the thought, have to learn. I've heard people say this, I know young people, I don't. No, you don't. And by the way, if you've got two children in one family, they're not the same. They're very different. And so you need to pray for wisdom. I know at church we pray for wisdom. There's some kids I can talk to and say, I need you over here right now. Yes, sir, okay. If I talk to some of them like that, he's mad at me. So you begin to learn. You pray for wisdom. But you always want to edify. At no time do you hear us at church, for example, and Sarah can verify, we don't cut people down. We don't go up to say, oh, where'd you get that outfit at? Did you get the Goodwill? Or, oh, just kidding. The teenage mind doesn't like that. In fact, most people don't like that. That's cheap. You don't do that. In fact, you and I are told to edify one another. And Sarah, I'll ask you this. Do people at the church, are they friendly and do they build you up?
They are friendly and they do build me up in Jesus Christ.
Did we encourage you about television?
Yes.
You did. Okay, now, from your heart, what would you like to tell everybody out there? A lot of people are all watching you. So what would you like to tell them?
I would like to tell them that the church, Coral Ridge, and
Atlantic Highlands?
Atlantic Highlands are very, very, the churches are just anointed. The people there are anointed. It's just amazing. So please come if you can.
Now, Atlantic Highlands almost died, so it's really pioneer. They both are pioneer, but really pioneer there. We have new chairs. Roofing has to be done. A lot of cleaning had to take place. How do you like those chairs?
I love them. You can roll them around. It's so funny. Little Joshua was over there yesterday rolling them into the wall.
That's good. So you got wheels on these chairs. And these chairs came out, I think, probably a restaurant or a bar or something, real nice. But they got wheels on the chairs, and they really do roll around. Neat thing. And the people are good. So you know what? I'm pleased. I'm glad you're here. Now, tell us again, any wisdom. The Lord saved you, and you grew up in a Christian home. You got a great mom. She's great. Want to say hi to your mom and your granddaddy and all of them? Name them. Say hi to them.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Chris. Hi, Uncle. Hi, Mom.
And by the way, for those who don't know, tell them what your grandfather actually does.
My grandfather, he builds radio stations and puts them on the air. So the beach, the Promise, Caleb, all of that. He's built them. He's put them on the air. He's done everything.
He is, as they say in the Army, he's the man. That is true. And he's also done television. I remember when he's done television towers that way up in the air just to replace a bulb or whatever. Really amazing. So you're carrying on that legacy. And I'll bet you right now he is staring at that TV set, so proud of you. More than words can say. How about your mom? Tell us about your mom.
Mom, she works for him. She also helps put them on air. She well, she doesn't put them on there. She helps him. She gets tools for him if he needs her to go to the store to get something. She'll do that, and she can do as much as he wants.
She's smart.
She is very smart.
Now, you have a different twist relative with your education. You have a really good education. I've seen what you produce. It's tough. How are you educated? How do you go to school?
I'm actually homeschooled. I have a teacher on video. Well, actually, 2 teachers on video. It's the same thing as going to school in public school. It's just you get to stay home and do it on the TV screen. You're not sitting at home eating pizza and just working on homework. You're sitting there on the computer screen, on the DVD screen, whatever screen you want to do it on. They also have an internet one that you can do, but I like the DVD better. And it starts off just a regular day. I mean, the first thing in the school is Bible. I love it.
Then what? What else?
Then arithmetic, which is math. And then reading, language, spelling, science, history, art. We don't have art all the time, just once in a while.
And so you learn how to write in cursive?
Mm-hmm. We learn to write in cursive in kindergarten, actually. If we do it in the Abeka curriculum, we learn to write in cursive in kindergarten. So my sister, she's in kindergarten. She can write, and she's halfway through the cursive chart. So
You know, that's amazing. For those that don't know, we take writing in cursive for granted, but many of the public schools, they don't teach cursive anymore. So if you take and you ask them to write a letter in cursive, I'm talking about real writing, that's what kids call it, real writing, they can't. Nor can they read. If you take a copy of the Declaration of Independence, they can't read it. I'm talking about kids that are seniors in high school, so I can't read that, man. They have been dumbed down. It's not the kids' fault. It's the educational system's fault. Let me just take a direction real fast this is really wild. When America was a brand new country, there was a man from Scotland, and he became very concerned about this fledgling nation, and he wanted to write the curriculum for this school, for the schools of this country. His name is McGuffey. True story. So McGuffey came here, and he wrote all of the educational materials for use in the public schools of the United States, and that happened for 100 years plus. And America in that period of time became the most educated country in the world. And I'm going to challenge you. I will dare you to do this. I promise you it's going to challenge you to the heart, because you can criticize all you want. This kind of education, I hear people do it. Well, I just don't believe in it. Do you know anything about it? Well, I just don't believe it. Duh. We talking to a brick. Okay, so I will challenge you. Go and you take and you look at the 6th grade curriculum that McGuffey wrote, 6th grade. It is as tough as second year today at junior college. It's tough.